Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekend advice for the weekend of the 20th, 21st and 22nd of April 2018. Thank you very much for joining me. Apologies for yesterday, I had a very long day and I just went to bed when I got home. And so here we are today. So we're going to be looking at what the energies are for us this weekend and what we need to know in terms of how we can use these energies for our highest good, okay? So, as usual, I'm just going to show you the cards and then just pull the messages together. So we have the Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. We have the Unicorn, I think it's the second time we've seen him. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. From the Tarot, we have the Messenger of Abundance, or the Page of Pentacles. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Creativity and abundance, Major Arcana, the Empress. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. So isn't that lovely? We have a beautiful card in the center of our spread. And then we also have the Ten of Thought. I love seeing the Ten of Thought. This is the Ten of Swords, and I know you're thinking you love seeing the Ten of Swords, but actually, yes, I do, because it's the end of a very dark, difficult time, and God knows we've been dealing with that, haven't we? So the Ten of Thought, a situation that's been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So we finally get to close a door so that we may open another, okay? We're finally free to move on, to move past a very dark time. We also have starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. So it goes with the rest of the cards very well. Change in season. Okay, change in season is what I'm getting. It's like springtime for your projects. Okay, is what I'm getting with this. We'll get into it. And communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. So communication, messages coming through finally. Something that has taken a long time to reach us, but it's finally coming up, okay? It's finally in our reality, in our present. So we have dream coming true type of energy. We have new beginnings, new opportunities with the Page. We have the end of a dark time, okay? And now we start a path that is a dream of ours, that is a passion of ours, that is something that we have wanted for ourselves for a while, okay? We're starting fresh, we're starting over, we have a fresh start, we have a new beginning with something. We have a lot of push, it feels, okay? So it's, until now, we've been fighting to push things forward. It seems like we've been swimming against the current. That's what the Ten of Swords is about. That is what is now ending, and now we get to go downstream. Okay, we get to go with the flow. So we are not only not having to make that effort of swimming, but we are just we go along with the river carries us. Okay, so things are about to start to move forward easily, effortlessly, okay? So we have two messages here, two energies of communication, messages, We also have us sending out news of a dream that is coming true for us. It can be anything to do with children or pregnancies, anyone's good health, okay, with this, starting a business, starting something that can lead to a long-term, beautiful, abundant career, starting a new relationship for some. We finally feel confident, beautiful, attractive within ourselves. So we've healed from past pain. So even if we're not jumping into a new relationship at this time, we're feeling vibrant, we're feeling happy, on our own, doing what we want, following our dreams, following our path, okay? Starting over. So we have some pretty awesome energy around us, okay? It's pretty simple, straightforward type of energy here. Something that has been like a unicorn, where you kind of have to believe that they're real, but you don't really get to see them. So at some point you start to think, well, I wonder if they're real, because you don't really see them. It's something like that, where it was something where we believed that this is going to happen, but then the longer it took, and the more challenges and delays and obstacles we have had to deal with and encounter, the less and less we believed that would actually happen, that would actually come together for us. So it's a situation where, because of everything that happened to block our path, to create challenges, to create delays, because of all that, our hope has diminished, okay? Had diminished, because we're coming out of that. And so we finally get to make something clear to the world. We get to present something to the world. So again, either we're starting a book, or we're starting our channel, or a blog, or a vlog, okay? Anything to do with social media, anything to do with our creativity, with our own skills and gifts that each of us has, okay? We finally get the news. So that's pretty awesome. That gives us a new beginning. That gives us renewed hope, renewed energy, a lot of new ideas, a lot of possibilities, many possibilities for us to choose which one we want to invest in, what we want to take further. And messages that are like music to our ears, okay? Hearing good news, receiving good news, sending out invitations, receiving invitations, proposals with this energy. Okay, good news about someone's health, especially, mother figures. Recovery is also what I hear. So that is recovery health-wise, mind, body, soul, recovery financially speaking, recovery energetically speaking, even spiritually speaking, getting our hopes back, okay? Getting our faith back on track. Because the unicorn can also talk about faith, where you just have to go on faith, okay? It's energy of rebirth, okay? But not only rebirth, it's growth. We're not only dealing with the energy of renewal, it's better, okay? This time it's better. We are better. The situation is better. The opportunities are better. So that's really beautiful. Okay, let's look at our Power Thought card for the weekend. Okay. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. So that's pretty much what's happening. And again, they're reminding us, like the 10 of Thought said, it's time, it's important to fully let go at this juncture. So this means allow our perspectives to shift, allowing our mindset to shift. It's okay to be hopeful now. It's okay to be positive, to be optimistic now. We don't have to continue to be conservative, continue to be overly cautious, continue, because we've had to do that for a while, you know. But now it's okay to shift that mindset. It's okay to allow ourselves to be hopeful. It's okay to allow ourselves to laugh, to be joyful without, you know, expecting the other shoe to drop, because again, that's the energy we've been dealing with. But it's important to release, not to carry old energy, mindset, and behaviors and expectations with us into new opportunities, because they will corrupt the new opportunities. Okay? So it's important that we take a deep breath when we get the news that we were hoping for. And this could be this weekend, it may have already happened for some, and it may be going into next week for others. But when we get that news that we were hoping for, it's very important to take a moment first to give thanks, and then to consciously say, this is a turning point for me. I release old energy, old ways of thinking, old expectations and behaviors that have kept me safe through dark times, or kept me sane through dark times. I no longer need that mindset. I no longer need that kind of caution. I allow myself to breathe, to hope, to expect good things to happen. I lift my energy, I lift my spirits. Okay? And then move on, and then take that first step in that new direction. It's important that we do that, so that we make that conscious effort. Okay, the energy is shifted. Allow me to shift with it. It's important for me to match this positive new energy. Okay? So what a beautiful reading we have for the weekend. It's short and to the point, but it's a beautiful point. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what the weekend brings. Let me know what the cards talk about for you, if they apply, what they're making you think of, what is highlighted for you, okay, in these messages, what gets triggered for you by these messages. Stay tuned for the weekly readings. I'm working on them. I just have a couple of private readings to do first, and then I'll get those done as well. But let's have a magical weekend full of hope, optimism, positivity, and new blessings, new opportunities, okay? And I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.